Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop for 10 action-packed minutes of Thunderchief building action. So let's scratch that 10 minutes. I didn't put the YouTube download on this movie, so I'm just going to let it run. We'll see if we can't make a big long one. Now the difference between the 10-minute videos and these super long videos, so I could make them a lot longer than 15 minutes being a partner, but I can make these 10-minute videos download super fast, man. They download in 4 minutes, so I can make a whole bunch of 10-minute videos. Or a 20-30-minute video is going to take 2 hours to download, even with my super fast computer. It's got it down to about 2 hours. So, you know, you got one hand versus the other, you know. But I'm going to make this a long one, just so we get through this whole process. Alright? Now this is my white resin. Okay? I don't have very much of that left. I think I got enough to do this one mold. Associated was out of it the other day when I went down there yesterday. Supposed to have some more in this week, Tuesday, Wednesday. But I think I got enough of that white resin to do it. And I picked up a full 5 of that clear resin. But I use this white resin for my surface coat. Because I was asking Mark yesterday what the difference was. He said basically they're both the same. This is just a little thicker. But this one's cheaper. I get that. Butch's stuff in Texas is the same way. He uses this white stuff. But it's actually not, it's kind of like a tooling resin, but it ain't quite as thick. They gave me a quart of this to try. This is actually a tooling resin. But I don't think that's enough to get any parts. Plus I want to use them on my real mold. What I think I might do is use that on the molds I make with my panel lines and stuff. Use that in my corners. Keep them from chipping out so bad. Because this white here is a little bit on the brittle side. He said that's basically the only difference. You can use that to mold, he said. And I did it actually with my nacelles. So, you know, I didn't, it soaked into the glass alright. You know, I don't have no dry spots. Actually, it worked out pretty good. But it says he don't like it because it don't soak into the cloth as good. But I think it just takes more of it. I don't know. You know, it's been so long ago since I made that mold, but I didn't really seem to have any issues. You know, it seemed to work alright. But I kind of got into this. I like that clear resin, you know, so that's what I'm going to do. I need to rattle on so much. I need to get busy. Okay, now this don't have the same mix ratio. It takes a different hardener. This one mixes at 100 parts to 16 parts. Which that stuff used 100 parts. 100 parts to 25 parts. So that's what the difference is. Now I'm going to mix like 400 grams. I like to keep it at even hundreds. That way it's easier to figure my resin. See, 400 times 4 or 4 times 16, 3264. So I go to 464 grams. See, I just go for 400, and then I add 64. Right on the money. Bang. One stir sticks. Oh, you guys didn't even see that, did you? Yeah, you did. Seen enough. Alright. See the difference with that YouTube feature? Okay, when I turn the YouTube feature on, I gotta do it every time I make a video. It automatically shuts the timer off at 10 minutes. And I can't get in there and change that. So that's why that video stops automatically at 10 minutes. Okay, now what we want to do is make absolutely sure we don't end up with no air pockets in these corners. And the best way to do that is just kind of keep this first coat thin right there around these. I've always kind of had trouble around these dots, you know, and them couple molds I did where I drilled them, you know, that did work out alright. Well, I don't know. I just use these dots. If you drill them, you got to make sure and get this stuff on really thick right here. And I didn't have a whole lot of this to spare, so that was probably another reason. You know, kind of low on this white stuff. I want to make sure I have enough. Just gotta keep this first coat kind of thin. If you don't, a lot of it will run off. But that's this thicker resin. This is for like vertical surfaces, because it don't run as bad as the clear resin. Well, we just want this first coat to tack up, then we'll put another coat on it. We're going to put on a little heavier the next coat, because it'll kind of sticks to itself better than a slick surface, you know. It's like paint or primer, gotta let that first coat tack up. That holds your paint, keeps it from running off, you know. Or your primer, or anything you're using on a vertical surface. Hey, you guys out there that are watching that ain't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. And I think if you oh God, lift it up. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. Oh God. I'm going to let this edge tack up with that on it. I'm afraid of that. That's one thing you don't want to happen. If I let this edge set up, then pull that off and give that a coat, we'll be fine. I think when I moved my table a while ago. I think it, you know, how these concrete floors ain't level. I think that's what did it. Now this is going to take probably only a couple hours today. I think I'll turn my air conditioner off and let it get a little warm in this garage, and this will start setting up. Now we don't want this to set up all the way. We want it to set up and still be a little tacky. When you touch it with your fingers, it all should stay there, but not get nothing on your fingers. It will just kind of stick. You know, I'll show you. I show you that if you wait for it to set up all the way, it won't get as good as bond, you know. Coats might have a tendency to delaminate when you're pulling parts. We don't want that to happen. I want these thunderchief molds to be in perfect shape so I can pull lots of thunderchiefs. I know there's some fans out there that want one of these thunderchiefs. How many people out there is ready for one of these thunderchief kits? Let's see if we can't get an idea if there's anyone out there who wants one. You know, we really ain't came up with a price yet. We really got to see how much we got in material. They'll be reasonably priced. But it's going to be 6 scale. It's the same scale as my F-16. These are just a bigger jet, man. kind of use up a little more. Now that we have enough, we kind of go all the way around. Put it on a little thicker in the corners and then vertical surfaces. Bam! Let's see, used all my resin out of this cup. Now I'm going to go turn this upside down in another cup I got of junk resin. And I'll be able to use that cup all day. Just like that. Yeah, but the brush is trash. Okay, people, that's all there is to it. I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna let that vise set on there until it's ready for its second coat. Then I can pull it off and it'll be stuck around the edges. Then I'll pull it off and hit that whole area, and it'll be awesome. Turn out perfect. Wait and see. But we'll be back in a little bit. We'll see you guys back in the shop. Same Bob time, same Bob station. This episode of Bob TV was broadcasted in Philovision. This is a drama-free zone.